I don't know how I made it here,
I know how I made it here,
but I know it's by the grace of God.
I know it's by the grace of God.
I don't know how I made it here,
I know how I made it here,
but I know it was by the grace of God.
I know it's by the grace of God.
I don't know how I made it here,
I know how I made it here,
but I know it was by the grace of God.
I know it's by the grace of God.
God bless you, my friends. This is Bishop Mark Moore Sr., and I'm standing in the sanctuary of the new campus that God has recently blessed us with. In the process of getting adjusted to this new move, I was led to share with other pastors and leaders that might be on the same page I've been on. God inspired me to put together the You Can Get There From Here Pastors and Leaders Summit. Listen, if you're like me, you know the frustration of going from conference to conference, trying to get answers to grow your ministry. Often these conferences are hosted by successful mega ministry leaders, and although the information is great, I have found that oftentimes it just doesn't quite meet the unique needs of a smaller growing church whose resources don't yet match their vision. One size fits all strategies just don't seem to fit. For these reasons, I'm excited about this summit. This summit is not about politics, meetings, minutes, or points on the speaker. It's not all pep rally without a playbook. It's not just a gathering to argue over collars and colors of vestments. But this is a unique gathering of forward-thinking pastors and leaders who are committed to taking what God has given them to the next level. We're utilizing a connect-the-dots, practical kind of approach. I've had the privilege of serving in full-time ministry for almost 30 years. And you know, I've learned some very practical principles that I know can be a blessing, and I can't wait to share them with you. But I won't be alone. My son, Elder Mark Moore Jr., international evangelist and my partner in this ministry, will share secrets as to how we have taken minimal dollars and leveraged them into maximum exposure for our ministry. Wouldn't you like to be able, for example, to have 2 million views on YouTube? I'm sure you would. But in addition to what we have to share, I also invited pastor friends of mine from different demographics who lead ministries that number up into the thousands. For example, one of our speakers started just 5 years ago and has now grown to 5 locations with about 1,000 members. Another very dynamic speaker has grown a ministry from 4 to over 3,000. What about your leadership team? Do you think that they would benefit from being exposed to a young corporate titan who at just 34 years old has gone from living in his car to being senior vice president of a Fortune 500 level company? He has 35,000 employees and a $4 billion budget he's responsible for. You think they'd benefit from that? I think they would. What I love about this summit is that none of the speakers that we have invited inherited a large ministry. They started from the bottom, and we chose them because their stories speak to where most of us are and where we'd like to go. These sessions are designed to bless both pastors and leaders. If you and your team want to know how to raise money without killing chickens, how to build a team that will build a great church, if you're wanting out-of-the-box outreach strategies, or learning how to brand your ministry with no budget, and so many more things, then my friend, this summit is for you. Please go now, don't delay. Go to bishopmarkmoore.com. Spaces are filling up fast. We've already had pastors from California to the Carolinas who've registered, but I want to see you in Atlanta next month. Listen, I don't care what you've been through, seen, or heard. I believe that you can get there from here. I'll see you here next month.